This is Mike Regan with TranzAct's 2-minute warning for the week of September 17th. Folks, one of the things we've talked about on these 2-minute warnings is the fact that companies need to understand and manage the risk that they have in their supply chain. Now, our friends over at Supply Chain Edge recently issued a white paper that really did a great job of addressing this topic, and we want to encourage you to take a look at this white paper and read it. Now, one of the reasons we bring this up is because one of the areas where there has been some risk is the selection of the carriers that you tender your freight to, and specifically the whole CSA program that's being administered by the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration has created some concerns in the shipper and broker community. Now, why do we bring this up? Well, because there's big debate. Should shippers and brokers check the CSA scores before tendering the freight to the carriers? Or, the other side of the debate says, should shippers and carriers ignore the CSA scores because there are so many flaws in this program? Frankly, we think shippers and brokers should check CSA scores. But we also want to highlight that this entire debate about the CSA program has basically obscured and ignored a very, very important business principle, and that's this. It's imperative for companies to understand the suppliers they're doing business with. Sounds elemental, doesn't it? But the reality of it is, when it comes to selecting motor carriers, there are significant holes and flaws in the way companies go about this. Well, Mike, what kind of flaws are we talking about? Well, the reality of it is, you may have contracts with a lot of the carriers you're doing business with, but we see very few, if any, shippers that have contracts with all of their carriers. Think about this. They're giving carriers $50,000 to $100,000 worth of their freight, and they have no motor carrier contract. Moving beyond contracts, they really don't understand what's in a carrier's insurance policy. They get these things called certificates of insurance and think that that's all they need to know. Of course, there's a lot more information. Things like the Altman Z financial scores. And that's one of the reasons we want you to go over and check out the Active Scout Shipper Shield program. It is a great program that goes way beyond the CSA scores. It provides you with the ability to get your arms around those contract files. And it also gives you the capability to get information about a carrier's insurance coverage, as well as provide other important information, such as the kind of financial status and capabilities that your carrier is operating under. Now, with each and every 2-minute warning, we want to remind you, we are on your team and we're here to help. So if you want some more information about how you can intelligently protect your company's risk and also do a great job of understanding the carriers you're doing business with, give us a call today. Thanks for your time.